Good morning. You're watching me look at the lights here. Apologies for that. I didn't realize I'd already gone live. Good morning. It's Monday. January 16th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Xingyi. We're here to watch me fiddle with the lights, probably, but no. This week, I had the next few classes, next few weeks actually, I had decided I'm going to review a few things before I get started on some new stuff. I've got a couple things that I personally need to work through, and I've got a couple things that I've been trying to get done, and I'm working on it. So it's just, I just need a little bit of time here. So we're going to review. We're going to do some reviews, and we will get started on some new material. I'm still kind of on the fence. I think that we're going to be learning Dragon Sword next, but I need to work out the location. I plan to do it in the other studio that I set up in the garage, and my car's still not running, so yeah. I've also got a couple of new things that I'm going to get started, and I'll be talking about those a little bit more as I get them going. One is a series that is a little bit different than what I've been doing. Not that much, a little bit. And another is an extension of these classes, and it's much more the philosophy and a little bit of discussion of some of the language and other questions that are not, they're not mysterious, they're not difficult, it's just that I had to learn it, so I'm going to talk about it. Alright, let me fix this and we'll get started. Yes, more floor. A little more floor. There we go. Yes. It's hard to do footwork without floor space, right? Alright. So, some of what I'm talking about with this additional stuff that I'm looking at is even the simple things. Untitled. The madrasha. These kinds of how to close the fist. But when I translate that as how to close the fist, I lose draw, close. That's what I'm doing. I'm closing my fist, and I'm using a particular way to do it. But when I translate it as close, it's not really grab, because even though that's what it means, drop, because this is a particular method for closing the fist in Xingyi. And I'll show that close up in a minute. Feet about shoulder width apart, bend the knees. Relax shoulders, open, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And hand circle to the front. This basic stretch, I'm probably going to do it forever. And reach out, bend the knees. And again, 3 times. Relax as you go over. Stay supple as you come up. Fingertips up, elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. A little bit of a leg stretch. We need to do this morning. Right leg front, left leg back. Not too low, okay? Knee stays over the toes. Knee stays over the toes. This is up. This is open. So, legs open. Hold the hips up. Keep space. Turn in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sing. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sing. And come on up. Okay. This one basic move, the forward stance stretch. Notice that I didn't hesitate when I stepped. It was just there. This is, and as I'm talking about and reviewing some of the things that we're doing here, this is one of the goals, that we want to have that placement, the sense of this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm going to do with it, be a reflex. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think, well, where am I going to, I need to put my foot here, I need to do this, I need to do that. I don't have to think about it anymore. That's the goal. How do we get there? Practice. All right. In Xingyi practice, one of the things that we do, we start out with Santibu, 3-point step, or 3 places step. San, 3 points, Qi, position, Bu, step. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Lots and lots and lots of things going on in that one step. Paying attention to all of them and knowing where to step, that reflex, takes practice. It's not something that once you learn it, you can do it. Once you learn it, now you can practice it. After you practice it, now you can do it. Okay? All right, so what's the foot position? What am I doing here? What's going on? Right foot front, left foot back. My back leg, the knee is the angle of the knee to the floor here, right here, should be 65. In front, 115. There's 90. Pull it back just a little. Okay? Now, I can set lower. I'm sinking. Yeah, I know. I'm sinking. Going down. Right? And the placement stays the same. Okay? So, more, I could be up here. I can be down here. The placement is going to stay the same. Right? Don't do that. This leg has 60%, this leg has 40. The reverse is true in Tai Chi. Front leg in Tai Chi has 60, back leg keeps 40-ish. Alright? That's Tai Chi. and Xingyi. It's different. It's supposed to be different. They're two different arts. All right, now, how do I find where to put my foot? I probably should have talked about this a little bit more in the Tai Chi review, but I didn't, so I'm going to talk about it here for Xingyi. So my feet are together. I'm going to step out with my right foot, so I'm going to turn my left foot to 45. So shift onto my right, turn the left toes to 45. So I want straight line, I want the 45, and I want 90. I want all the angles, right? Right foot to the toe, set my heel where my toe was, put it down, do that again. Set the heel where the toe was, and pull it back a half a step. Just a half, just a little. Pull it back just a little. Notice that my front foot is turned just a little bit. Again, just a little bit. The straight line comes to the inside of my heel through my toe. Right? Right here. Back heel on that line. When I pull my foot back, the heels are touching. In Tai Chi, I don't want that. In Tai Chi, when I pull my foot back, I want about one of my fist in between. For Xingyi, I want that line. I do. I want the line. Hand position. Upper hand aligned with the middle Tantien, lower hand aligned with the lower Tantien. Lao Gong in the center of the palm. Everything is focused along that straight line, that center line. Now, I talk about that center line with Tai Chi, I talk about it with Bagua, here we are with Xingyi, it's all on the line, right? In front. Okay, as we move, we pay attention to, in Xingyi we pay much more attention to that center point. Okay? Everything along that center line. As I set for each fist, I work along that center line. In Tai Chi, we have circles along a line. In Bagua, we have circles on a circle. In Xingyi, we have lines with circles on lines. Easiest way for me to describe it. Okay? So, there's a circle here. My direction follows this straight line. Let me do this again. Here to straight in front of me, right? As I'm moving, that straight direction, it's going. I've used, and this idea of a bow and arrow, that as I set, pull back on the bow, that one, and then let it go. I would not use this height in Xingyi. I would not. It's here. Right? This is me illustrating a bow and arrow. This is me illustrating Bongchuan from Xingyi. See the difference? please. Okay? Big difference. Okay? And I'm calling it out. I have to say something because as I was looking at what I was doing, the opportunity to mistake is really right there. And I do not want that to happen. So, right? The notion of pulling back on a bow. It's taut. The string on a bow should be taut so that you can pull it back. You have to pull it hard. That you need to aim. Where am I going? I gotta go somewhere, right? You need to aim. And then you need to bring that energy in and be able to release it. In Tai Chi, some of this is kind of sort of Bajing, expressing the energy. For Xingyi, it is much more the nature of the art. How Xingyi works. It's not a, we have an opportunity, this is what we're doing. That sense of pulling in and releasing, going in the direction that you intend to go. No hesitate. I'm going. This is where I'm going. I'm not hesitating. Is part of what we cultivate in Xingyi. It's part of the practice. If we, and I'm going to talk about this for a second, just for a second, because I did it. If we make Xingyi look like something else, if we make Xingyi look like Tai Chi, right? Too soft. Too soft is not good for Xingyi. For Tai Chi, it's very good. If we know how to use the intrinsic strength that we're building in Tai Chi. So soft for the sake of being soft, yeah, okay. It's a good practice. It's not all there is, but it's a good practice. All right. In Xingyi, we're not. It's not soft. It's not. It's not. All right. So we have stepping method. We have hand method. I talked just a little bit about the stepping method. I showed stepping method. I'm going to show this again. This is P-Chuan. Xingyi Bull. Close. Pull in. Step. P-Chuan. What did I do? Xingyi Bull. Close the fist, step through. Hand, right? This is the fist that we want, right? Not this one. This one. Yeah, okay, this one. Not this one, this one. Notice the difference here. This is a blunt instrument, right? And the connection through my arm, right, is going to drive through the center of the fist. Nothing wrong with this fist. It's not the one we want right now, but there's nothing wrong with it. Okay? This is the one we want. In my early training, I'm looking around to see if I got one in here. Yes, I do. I had these shells sitting around the house, and My teacher was over from China and picked up one and said, this fist, this way. Do this. Conch shell fist. So this sense that you've got and I'm going to show that close in a minute. This pointy object here, as opposed to this flat thing. Point, flat. Alright. From the little finger. Close the little finger, next ring finger, middle finger, first finger, close the thumb. As you close, pull in. So this is not, as is. This is not empty. There is strength here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to show or not. Nah, not really. Doesn't show. I don't have the bulky muscles. Let me step back so I can have a head too. I don't have the bulky muscles. All right, so when the fist closes, this part of the arm should feel it. Pull. This pulls down, this pulls back, the shoulder pulls in, everything pulls down through the back leg. When we close the fist here, right? Little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, close the thumb, pull in to the lower dantian. Sink as you pull in. Keep the body straight, right? That pull in, that's that pull back on the bow. Hold it. Ready to go? How do we move through? What? Step, right? Pull in. I've got my left foot forward, so I'm going to start with my left hand. Fist turns over. My right fist, I'm not stepping with this right now. My right fist comes up over my left arm, just a little bit of a brush. Not too much, but some. Separate, and by the time my hands are here, I'm on my right foot. Huh? Stepping method. How do we step? In Tai Chi, we have this rolling step. In Bagua, we have a sliding step. In Xingyi, we have a much more direct step. All right, so right foot back, left foot front. As I sink here, I now have the ability to move this leg more easily. I've got 40% of my weight here. As I sink and get ready to move, I shift back so that it's more like 20. Now I can move it. Step forward. As I step forward with the front leg, my hips go with, right? Step, step, close. That step helps to do a couple of things. It helps to set the weight, and it also helps to extend the energy at whatever it's going at. All right? Knowing where to put your foot. I have left foot front, step, step, close. Let me do some more here. Left foot front, right foot back, right foot on the 45, left foot straight, just a slight angle to the toes, so that straight line is there. Left foot to 45, step straight, close. That front foot comes through to set on the line. The back foot closes, which was the one that was forward, right? Right foot front, left foot back. As I set, my right foot is going to open to the 45. Left foot step through, close. Left foot front, right foot step through, left foot step, right foot step through, left foot close. Right foot front, right foot step, left step through, right foot close. Each time we step, we need to have practiced Santi-Bull so that when we step, we can return to that correct foot position, correct balance point for Xingyi. Now, I'm going to say it again. It's different for Tai Chi. It's different for Bagua. This is for Xingyi. Right? This, close the fist, pull in, and release, is part strength, part coordination, part timing, part placement, part deciding and knowing where you're going. Right? So I was going this way. I knew where I was going, I'm going this way. That sense of placement and direction is essential for Xingyi. This, here I go. Well, I probably should know where I'm going, right? Hang on just a second, I didn't check something. Sorry about that, no problem. So, back to Xingyi practice. Footwork, hand position, knowing where you're going, right? I'm going this way, I'm going this way. Which direction am I going? How does that movement and the direction I'm going let me say this again. How do I do the movement in the direction that I'm going with the timing and the force that I intend to use through Xingyi? Okay. Santi-Bull. And I do tend to drop my hand here. I just no. No. Alright, Santi-Bull. if I know where I'm going, where am I going? What am I going to do? I need to know before I move. I need to know that. I do. Where am I going? I don't know. I hadn't decided. With Tai Chi, I can kind of be indecisive. Maybe I'll go over here, and then maybe I'm going to go over here. Maybe I'll just, that's Tai Chi. I can do that. Xingyi, no. I need to know where I'm going because there is no hesitation. There is no maybe about it. I'm going. Where am I going? And what am I going to do? How am I going to get there? I'm going to go that way and do Pao Chuan. I need to know that. I'm going to go this way. Hung Chuan. I need to know that to be able to get there. Now, where am I going? How am I getting there? What am I doing in this move, right? Pao Chuan. Hung Chuan. Crossing. Cannon. Not really the best way to think about it, but that's the translation. That's the best translation I've got. Now, somebody else might have a better translation, but those are pretty common. Pi Chuan, split. Zhuan Chuan, drill. Beng Chuan, burst. Pao Chuan, cannon. Hung Chuan, crossing. Transverse. It goes across. Zhuan Chuan, drill. Hung Chuan. Zhuan Chuan. Hung Chuan. You can see the difference. Yeah, when I'm going slow, you can see the difference. Okay, so do both of those fist forms have elements of each other? Well, yeah, sure. Should we muddle them because, well, they're similar? No. Drill has that sense of entering. Hung. Look left, look right. Right or left, depends. Go this way, go this way. They're different. Do I want to be able to adjust halfway through? Oh yeah, I do. If I have an opportunity here, I'm going to use it. Right? I need to distinguish, the same as I need to distinguish, I'm going to use English, the letter E and the letter A. We use it differently. They're different. We use them differently. Sometimes they sound the same. They look the same, very similar. They're not. That kind of distinction is something that we absolutely want to pay attention to. We need to recognize it, we need to understand it, and we need to cultivate those distinctions. The little ones are the ones that make more difference in our practice. All right, so I'm going to wrap up for today. She has 5 elements, 12 animals. We have stepping methods that we want to pay attention to. We have hand methods that we want to pay attention to. They're not the same as what we do in Tai Chi. They're not the same as what we do in Bagua. it's Xingyi. And I emphasize that because not only is it important to carry forward, it's something that I've had to pay attention to. I learned Tai Chi, I learned dance first, then I learned Yang's Tai Chi, and then I learned authentic Yang's Tai Chi, and then I learned Wudang style Tai Chi, and then I learned Xingyi, and then I learned Bagua, and I had Qigong in the middle there. Alright, that experience that I learned Tai Chi first gave me, and dance had some contributed some to it as well, that quality of my movement tended to be appropriate, quiet, well-placed, outwardly soft, inwardly strong for Tai Chi. But that's not what we do in Xingyi. Xingyi, as an internal art, reminds me, again, I'm relying on my own studies here, reminds me a little bit of Shaolin Lohan. That hard, abrupt, we're going. There's no question. It's not a, well, I'll get there. Tai Chi. Bagua, I'm going to get there. Xingyi, no, I'm going to get there. That sense of purpose, that sense of I'm going, and the strength that we want to bring to the movement. And it's not, again, this is not bunch the muscles strength. This is intrinsic strength. So the muscles stay smooth, even as I'm pulling my hand, pulling my fist closed. The muscles don't bunch. They stay smooth and extended as I close, so that they wrap the bone, not bunch around the bone. Okay? And you can feel it internally. You can feel this in your own body, right? Here. Can I move from here? Yeah. How wide do I step? I can step a little bit wider if I'm a little bit lower. But I don't want to be that much lower. Okay? I gain no advantage. I lose some advantage. Right? Here, this is good. I'm good here. This is better. This is actually better. Right? I'm good. Here, I can, but I don't have any advantage. I don't have any real advantage here. If I step a little bit wider and I'm a little bit lower, yeah, maybe. Depends. Depends on how fast I'm moving. Because as I move more quickly, I tend to open my step and work lower, so that I'm more extended. If I'm trying to move, if I want to get over there, I want to be there. I'm not going to take little baby steps to get there, right? Right? No, I'm going. Right? That sense that go and not be up and down, right? As we step, close. Notice where my hands are. I can go backwards. Step, close. Step, close. Step, close. My upper body doesn't go up and down. No, we don't do that. As we extend through the back leg to push forward, everything has to go. I was talking about this, but you have to know where you're going. I'm going this way. Great. Okay? Being able to stop, also a good thing, also very necessary. What am I going through? Because I'm not going at, I'm going through. If I think of I'm going to go at something, I'm going to stop when I get there. If I think that I'm going through something, I'm not stopping. Xingyi has that part of wait, collect the energy, pull in, lower Tantian, Bai Hui, Hui Yin, straight line, Lao Yongchuan in the foot, Lao Wang here, connect to lower Tantian, pull in more, pull in more, pull in more. As you release, to step forward. That placement, position, direction, being able to hit your position, right? I'm here. Being able to hit that position pretty close. 100%. 99. Yeah. Most of the time. Almost always. Comes from practice. It doesn't come from anything else. It's practice. First, knowing what the correct position is. Finding it and feeling it so that you feel it in your body, you know where that stance is, and you know what it feels like. Second, you stay here in Santi Bull for 3 minutes. You will find it. Alright? 3 minutes is a really long time to do that, but it can. Alright? You will find anything that's not in good alignment. You will find anything that is weak. You will find things that are strong. You will find where your body position is not properly aligned so that you can stay there. Okay? That skill is practice. You build it up, you work on it, you build it up some more, and you practice it. And then you have it. Now you can use it. Every time we step, we come back to that same Santi Bull. Every time. Yeah. Are there other stepping methods? Oh yeah, there are. There are. As we develop the skill to pay attention to one, we gain the skill to pay attention to the others, right? And the fundamentals, the foundation behind other stepping methods in Xingyi. It's there. Monkey I don't do really well, but it's more here. The first one was chicken, the other word rooster, your choice. Bird. And we do, it is G, which is chicken. but chicken step has a really not great connotation in English. So there's a dragon step. There are stepping methods that we use in Xingyi that all incorporate this idea of, I'm going. This is where we're going. Let me know where I'm going before I get there, because I'm going. Alright, that 0 to 60. Tai Chi's more, yeah, and I'm going to get up to 10 here in a minute. Bagua just starts at 120 and keeps going. Xingyi is that 0 to 60. We're going. And as we pay attention to what we need to be able to do to execute those kinds of movements, we also develop a greater focus, ability to focus both our intent and the internal energy that we need to express through that movement in order to actually do the movement. I talk a little bit more about that and the workmanship nagel that goes with tomorrow. I'll stop here for today. I appreciate all you being here with me, and thank you so much.